Hey Madre, do you know where we're going?
To the
Which dungeon museum? Do you know?
house. That is your house.
Could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. And I ding dong, plans would come true. And I ding dong, my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Hello everybody and welcome to Salem, Massachusetts. We are here at Max and Danny's house. If you're a Hocus Pocus fan, aka millennial, aka you grew up in the 90s and you know what this means. I mean, this is like, you know, the top where like the witches blew off in the movie as well. It's just a really pretty area. It's like right here on the bayfront. I'm obsessed. On the inside, I'm screaming, but on the outside, I must remain calm because they'd probably call the police on me if I scream, but unfortunately, the Salem Pioneer Village is only open on the weekends, which really sucks. I'm really disappointed because this place is one of the filming locations of Hocus Pocus, and it's also a close to exact replica of what the first settlements here in Salem looked like. One of my favorite parts about Salem is how into the Halloween spirit the town gets. Around spooky season is the best time to visit because they go all out with the witchy decor. I also recommend heading to Ye Olde Pepper Company, which is one of America's oldest candy shops. So here at the House of the Seven Gables, we are at Nathaniel Hawthorne's house. This is his birthplace. If you guys don't know who Nathaniel Hawthorne is, I don't know what you guys are doing in American literature, but he's the one who wrote the Scarlet Letter, and he also wrote the House of Seven Gables, which we are going to tour shortly. Excuse me while I have a super nerdy moment. I am standing in the exact room where Nathaniel Hawthorne came screaming into this world. It was very fascinating to see how a middle-class family in the early 1800s lived compared to now. Also, unfortunately, I wasn't able to film inside the House of Seven Gables, but it's totally worth seeing if you read the book because it's modeled to look exactly like it. Also, did you really experience Massachusetts if you didn't eat a lobster roll? I highly recommend trying one at Longboards. After lunch, go and see the Salem Witch Trials Memorial and the 19 people condemned during the frenzy. Mom, I have a question for you. What is your opinion on the Salem Witch Trials?
I don't like it because I have to walk, but I'm gonna fly with my broom.
Witch! You have an opinion! Condemned! I was pleasantly surprised to find there are tons of activities to do in Salem, from pop-up haunted houses to shopping at some of the cutest boutiques I've been in a while. I really enjoyed shopping at Modern Millie, and they had the absolute cutest dresses, skirts, and outfits assembled that give off the cute 50s vintage aesthetic. Salem also has their annual haunted happenings where they have a series of pop-up events, shopping, and parades to get down with the spooky vibes. Of course, we had to come to the town hall here in Salem, Massachusetts. You guys are Hocus Pocus fans? This is the part where they had the party at the town hall where the Sanderson sisters put a spell on the people of Salem to make them dance to death.
Hello, Salem. My name's Winifred.
What's yours? Good morning, everybody. I'm here in front of the Salem Witch House. I'm not going to take a photo in front of here because this guy was one of the judges who condemned all those innocent people to death, so that's what I think about him. We are here in front of the Ropes Mansion, which is one of the filming locations of Hocus Pocus. If you guys are fans of the film, you will know this is the house where Allison's Halloween party happened. Unfortunately, there's no Halloween party, so I can't go find a cute date. Pro tip, I also recommend checking out the Ropes Mansion garden because it is beautiful. Hey Madre, do you know where we're going?
To the witch museum.
Which dungeon museum? Do you
Your
know?
house. That is your house.
This is where all the brujas go. I guess I should. Mira, aquí está la reina bruja. You made me, so what does that say about you? As you guys know, I was born and raised here in America, but my mom was born and raised in Mexico, so I took her to the Witch Dungeon Museum to teach her a little bit about American history and what exactly the Salem Witch Trials were. When in the New England states, you gotta eat all the chowder. Hashtag I regret nothing because it was so freaking delicious. We went to a restaurant called Rockefeller's to eat it, and I also ordered the buffalo mac and cheese. Also hashtag no regrets. When I got back to Texas, I had to run extra, but it was totally worth it. So we are all here at Miss Havisham's Parlor. Ooh, it's so much fun. If you guys don't know who Miss Havisham is, again, book nerd here. Miss Havisham is a character from the novel Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. You might be familiar with his other works, such as A Christmas Carol with Ebenezer Scrooge. Miss Havisham was a jilted bride and therefore never got over it, never got married ever again, and let her house fall to ruin. She was always seen in her wedding gown, and you can also see her wedding cake all molded and everything there. It's fun. Here at Miss Havisham's Parlor, we celebrate our spinsterhood because we're strong women that we don't need no man.
And then she goes into depression and her house becomes this hot mess, but okay.
No, because she raises a daughter that's a man eater and she destroys them all. This, my friends, is the Hocus Pocus school. This is Baxter High, where Max and Allison went to high school. At the time of the filming, back in the 90s, it was shut down as an elementary school. However, Disney acquired the property to film Hocus Pocus. Unfortunately, it is private property. There are office spaces in here, so you are not allowed to go in, but you can take photos here from the common. Yay! Make sure you grab a photo of the Bewitched statue because it's very popular, and also grab yourself some delicious ice cream from Captain Dusty's. I also wanted to show you guys a little bit of Rockport because that's where we were staying, and it is insanely beautiful. I went there for sunrise, so the water wasn't moving, and it literally looked like these boats were perched on top of glass. It was like honestly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. On our last day in Salem, we went to the Old Burial Hill, which is another Hocus Pocus filming location. Today we are on the last stop of our Hocus Pocus Salem tour. We are in the cemetery. This is where Max's not so nice classmates stole his shoes, and this is also where Billy's grave is. So you guys, I went through the trouble so you don't have to. Unfortunately, the grave of Emily Binks nor Billy Butcherson was here, cemetery, but it's really pretty. It's quiet to walk around. So we're heading back to Boston to maybe get some special Hocus Pocus ice cream treats and then some lunch before we fly off. Sandy's going back to Pennsylvania and I'm headed back to Chicago. Allora ragazze, we are here at Giacomo's Ristorante in Little Italy in Boston. It was literally like a last minute decision. We're like, what are we gonna eat? And then Sandy's like, let's go to Little Italy. I'm like, you can't go wrong with Little Italy. So now we're having an appetizer bread because we eat too much bread. Don't tell the nutritionist. Don't tell the nutritionist? Hold on, what's your nutritionist number? Let me call her. We ate so well at Giacomo's restaurant. We had calamari and I also had the lobster pasta, and it was absolutely fantastic, I must say. Of course, nothing ever compares to my Nona's delicious cooking, but it came really close. And I'd like to thank you all for watching this video today. If you like this video and you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and follow me on Instagram where all the good stuff goes down. And I will talk to you lovelies later. Gina Bear signing out.